Okay, okay. Let's see. I will say this, if I move this mic, then you're gonna see the other screen. Let's see if we can get this to work. Oh yeah, the baby gas update. I forgot about that already. Um, that's fun. And this won't load. Awesome. Oh, now it does. Can I please see the stream? It'd be great. I can see it on here, I just don't want to have it on here if I can avoid it. Do I have volume down? I do have volume down. Cool. So we're gonna see if I can get this set up completely. And I can't get my throat cleared out. So there's that fun thing that I'm gonna have to deal with all tonight. Come on, load. This is annoying. Why? Why are you like this? Okay. Since that one's being a pain to load, I'm gonna pull this up on my phone until it decides to work. And it's probably because they want to show ads on it, and I don't want them to show ads on it. Oh, yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is, because now it loads. Um, love it. It's a pain in the ass. So, since I don't have to worry about that right now, I will, however, have to check one more thing. And there is a lot more than what it was. Anyways, without further ado, hello everyone. I'm back. As you can see, it's been a while, and I'm still trying to get back into the swing of everything, so it doesn't feel like I'm here just yet. But I'm trying to be. And you saw I was already late on today's upload. I was like, okay, yesterday I was really tired. I wasn't going to even try to record early in the morning because I had to be out and about for Pokemon Go. So this weekend I got to do both days of Pokemon Go, for it being the community day and then today being the raid day. So for that, if I can delightfully pull up anything on here, it'd be great. Community day, I ended up with 11 Totodile shinies, I believe. And then on top of that, I ended up with a few shinies today. If I can... Oh, I have an egg hatching. And it is Bonsley. That is not a hundo. Oh no. Yep, I got Totodile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 shinies of them. So I now have achieved the shiny for alligator. And then on top of that, I also... What's this yesterday? 320. 2 days ago. I got me another shiny Sneasel. It feels so weird that this shows so clear. Oh, that is amazing. So, those of you that don't know, I got a new camera, which is why it looks wonky. To me, it looks like it's tilted, and it drives me insane. And no matter how many times I try to make sure it is leveled, it drives me crazy. So, it's going to take me an adjustment on trying to get used to this camera, because my other camera, let me abduct it from over here. Go. This was my old camera. This was the Logitech camera. I really liked it. So I was able to tilt it to go up and down in view. I couldn't turn it. However, on this one, I can turn it. So I can just go whatever way I want. However, I can't go up and down. Why did you break? Oh, great. We're gonna see if it broke. Yay! I was back. Why did you break? If anyone wants to make sure that like audio and things like that work, I'd be grateful. Other than that, I would have to put my phone up to my ear. I'm just rolling with the fact that I think it works. Please don't do that again. Um, Other than that, I have everything out from underneath it. I still have the wobbly earthquake table right here, as you can see. This is trash. Um, so is that. I have to clean this week, and it's gonna be a pain because some of this stuff I forgot I had over here. Other than that, going back to what I need to, I also have 4 more heatrons added to my heatron collection. I can't see my things. I can't see about the light, the gleam. Okay, here we go. Heatron. Oh my god, how crystal clear that is. That is such a change to me. So, I'm sorry if I'm excited about it, but I'm just kind of showing off a little bit of Pokemon stuff. Meanwhile, so I thought it was just Corsola. I thought it would just be the same pink one. I didn't know it would be the other one, so I finally got the other one from the egg and got the other version of it, and I love it. Um, However, I just want to keep the first evolution, the first form of it if I can. Um, then I have some shinies from today. I forgot about this one having a shiny, so he has one. I like him. I like him. I got him from the field research. And I can evolve him. So he is a pretty good 3-star one. Then of course I already have Shiny Absol, but I got another one from Raid, so I'm not worried about showing them. Um and then finally, because I already got Shiny Huntail and Shiny Gorbis, I finally got Shiny Clamperl, so I have that to complete the trio for that. Or I say trio, but the first form in the evolutions. I don't hold on to them unless I just really find it pretty, and so then I hold on to it. Otherwise, maybe someone else needs it, and I can get a trade in return for it. Um, Other than that, I'm just glad I got some Absol Mega Energy because that adds on to a new one that I didn't have prior. Because I miss so many of the Mega Energy ones because of the fact that whenever they had the raid day, no one would be out raiding them because they've already been in the game at least once or twice prior to how they are now. And I hadn't seen Mega Absol in a while, so I was like, well, I would like to get some energy if possible, so I try to go out for those days. And because it gives you extra raid passes, and if you're looking for a shiny or a hundo, it's a great chance to do so. You get like 5 chances unless you saved an extra raid pass and get 6. So, and then of course, any other like premium raid passes that you have, then you can use. So, it was the same thing for Mawile. I was looking for a shiny of that, and I was able to finally get that when the raid day came along. So, I have that one. Still don't have a shiny Lucario. I'm trying to get a shiny Lucario, but I don't have that one. I tried to get a shiny Heracross, still no luck on that, but I got some Mega Energy. However, I do have the Primals. So, I have a Lucky Shiny Groudon Primal that you see I have already done at some point based on the background. And I have this one. This is probably one of my favorite costumes in the game is the Halloween Gengar. I would love to see that one back again. But besides that, let me get live chat on too. I love when this breaks because it's such an older laptop and I can't tether it like a monitor, so that's a pain in the ass to do. Um However, I have a good amount of them that just has, well, I've either megaed or I just keep. Because like I said, I do have, I do have the shiny primal Cobra. If I can get this light to work with me, it doesn't like me. But it's not lucky. So, which I mean, I have lucky ones, but I don't typically get to use them as much. But I have a good amount of them. I have 22, plus I transferred a good amount of them if I've already had their evolution, because they'll already be in my lucky decks. So I'm not as worried about them. Which reminds me. So y'all know about the Go Fest, or I say Go Fest, the tour, whatever it was that was lately. Yeah, I was actually going to do a video over that. I don't have any footage from there because there's kids that play, there are other adults that play. So I don't film things like that because of the fact that there is risk of kids being involved, and then you hear a lot of background sounds and things like that. If it was just me, I would willingly record it. At the same time, I had to be careful because there is a location risk. Because I don't want people to find out where exactly I live. I mean, that's kind of the problem I mostly worry about. Now I've had a time when it came to GoFest, if I can. Oh God, malware bias is a bad time. Why? I'm just gonna start on this one moment. Can you stop? I like you, but you're a pain. Let me see if I can find. I will probably stick to recents actually, because it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, the Secrum, all that. Let's see. Genesect. Oh god, all of these. It's so odd. Okay, let's see. Scatterbug, Snivy. Curum, there he is. Yeah, go tour Unova Global. Because I will never be able to attend an in-person one because they're nowhere in my state. So, I would like to, if there is some kind of possibility, say, hey, if any of you are watching and you work with Pokemon Go, come to Atlanta. Or better yet, I know a better location because it's more friendly in terms of being able to walk around. It has stores, it has places to eat, things like that. Savannah. Savannah has a good amount of parks and things like that where y'all could set up there. I don't know all the restrictions and all that go into it, but the parks are easily accessible. You're able to do what you need to there. There is a convention center there, but it's on the other side. But I think it'd be cool if y'all would just set up in like a little park area or something like that, because you're able then to like walk around and actually have fun, enjoy the weather. That's just me though. And plus there is a good amount of gyms there. I don't remember how close the gyms are together, but I just think in general it's a good little area to go to and set up there. And like I said, it is accessible for a lot of people who just want to be out walking around. People that want to ride cars is somewhat, but it's just easier to walk, if I'm being honest with you. So it's just a by chance. Hey, if you work with Pokemon Go, that would be a great area. Atlanta, I don't know too much about in terms of like locations you could set up at, but I would love to go to one of them too. I would love to actually experience in person of how any of the tours, the Go Fest, anything like that. I would love to know how they are in person, but I can't go because 9 times out of 10, they're somewhere I'm not even anywhere close by. So that's my little complaint, but that's a little thing that I would love to see. Going back to actual complaints, now I've done curums. I've done curums. And when I mean that, I have 18 curums. You can't see it too well. 18 curums. those right there, you see that are right there that are shiny. Um, I had to trade for them. This one I actually got in a raid, and guess what? It's a 2-star because it hates me. I love Kyurem because it is one of the first dragon type Pokemon I was able to collect in cards. However, I will I will be continuously angry because I had to use all the energy I had already to go ahead and evolve one because I just accepted defeat that I just will not get them in shiny form. And it wasn't gonna happen. So all 18, and I have more. I had over 20 something actually. I think I had 23, 24 of them. Not a single one. Not a single one was shiny, and so many of them was 2 stars. The one that's favorited at the bottom is from back in 2021 that I've had this one, and it's not shiny, it's not anything special, but that was the only time that I was able to get a Kyurem. So one is 2-star, one is 3, another is 3, another is 3. Okay. And this one actually had the background. This one actually had the background on it, which is why you only see it in like a black color compared to it being like a green and yellow and things like that. Or I say yellow, but it was just a pain because I just could not get a shiny of it no matter what I'd done. And so I was disappointed because I really wanted to fuse. I wanted to have both of them fused with their shiny. And the only way now to at all get it is if there was another raid day again. And let me tell you, using like 40 passes for the last tour event for Necrozma, which is like 40 something on the first day of raid passes, and then finding out the second day that then you get the energy kind of irks me. But at least I found out and I would know and apply it to features such as this event. However, it is annoying because I wish that it said in the news, don't use all your raid passes the first day. Because that was awful. That was an awful decision. I should have not done that. That was on me. But it just kind of would have helped. Hey, you might want to save some. Just that little bit of detail. It's like, oh, they have something planned. It'd be great. But as I said, that's probably me and my stupidity. That can happen. So for now, I have both shinies. Like 2 shiny Kyurem, so I can actually evolve them, but I can't. I don't have the energy. I used my energy to go ahead and fuse one of them. Actually, no, both of them. So I have the one with Zekrom and Reshiram. I just don't have any more energy to do another fusion with both of them for the shinies. And as I said, one of them is a lucky shiny. I was able to figure out how the lucky trinket worked. And I traded someone I want to say it was a shiny Reshiram for the shiny Kyurem. So I was able to get that, and I'm so happy that I did because now I could just finally have it. For whenever they would feel like doing this again would be amazing. Can we have like another day where we do energy except be a little bit more friendly towards people to have raid passes? Cause I don't think we recalled it much. I don't think we got any extra raid passes. I think you only had like 1 or 2 daily passes. That was it. Which if you're watching it and you know more about it, please correct me. Please correct me. Because I don't want to spew bullshit out of my mouth on things like that. Ooh, I just checked the news. I'm sorry. Mega Dino Raid Day. That has my attention. April 5th from 2 o'clock to 5. 5 additional raid passes from spending them for a daily total of 6. Nice. I will screenshot that and keep that. I'm actually really excited, and I know I'm sidetracking again. I'm really excited for the where is it at? The Paldean Tauros. I really like how it looks, and I really want it. However, here's my problem. Every one of them, these are regional. These are regional. I hate regional Pokemon for a absolute specific reason. I will never get them. The Furfrou trims that are across the world, I can't get them. There's no way I'm going to anywhere in Europe, Asia, anywhere. Unless someday I was able to ever travel, which would be amazing if I could. I would love to travel to a few places, but I can't do that. And especially with the state of the world right now, it's not that possible. So I would love to be able to collect each of those, but I won't be able to. But the combat breed Paldean Tauros, the blaze breed Paldean Tauros, aqua breed Paldean Tauros. So what's the one that I really want is the question. The aqua one, that's the one I wanted. The aqua one. I'm not gonna be able to get it. No. It's gonna be the same thing as where's it at? GoFest. Yeah, let me tell you. GoFest returns with 3 in-person events. Osaka, Japan. Sorry if I say anything wrong. If I say it wrong, please let me know. Jersey City, New Jersey, and Paris, France. I'm not going to any of those. That's a problem. But the global event is June 28th and 29th. So I am eager for that. However, this is going to be a pain. My problem is, and this one's for, is it just in general? Is it a specific? Usually that's specific regions. No, it just says, I'm sorry, I'm kind of figuring things out while I'm just sitting here talking. But, there's Dual Destiny, which was already a while ago. Is your join raids with friends. Level up your thing with passes. Oh yeah, the friends. From your friends list, you'll be able to see if any of your friends with the friendship level of great friends are higher in the raid lobby. However, there's a problem with that I have. If you're in person, you just click on them or you just get an invite from them to join in because of that feature. You can't invite people. You cannot invite people unless you join in yourself. Without the invite, without the suggestion, you have to join in yourself without trying to click on that invitation. Because for some reason, they just don't allow it, and that's whether you're in a party or as a friend. That has been my experience with it. I don't know about anyone else's, but that irks me because I usually, and this is where I have a bit of shame for how much I play. I have 384 friends on my friends list currently. And my problem is I gotta figure out who all is opening their gifts and who all isn't. So I don't know. And that's gonna be a pain because I really don't know who's all playing anymore. And I try to do it based on what I can see, however, that doesn't work either. So, I have a fun time with this because I have to kind of look at what Pokemon they caught if they have it on to where I can see that they caught a Pokemon to figure out roughly how long ago it has been for anyone to have been on and has been playing. Like, 3 friends they caught Totodile and they say like today, yesterday, whenever it was. So it's like, okay, so they're relatively active. They join in for a community day, roughly. Meanwhile, say someone caught a Rayquaza, seeing no raids for a Rayquaza or anything like that, I would assume that is a while ago whenever they done like a mega day for it or something. Which I hate to do that, but that's the only way I can tell. Is based on which ones they caught. I just wish I had like an actual way to tell like who's been playing, who hasn't. But anyways, besides that, I've been having a fun time just trying to do the gifts. Oh, the little doggy, this little guy. I love him. He's so cute. He's so adorable. Oh, I love it. That's one of the cutest Pokemon to me. Oh, it's so cute. It's so adorable. It's a 1-star, but it's adorable. But yeah, that's pretty much how that has been. So my continuation with GoFest, let me correct my title on that. I have 17 Reshurams. So I caught a Reshiram, a shiny one, with my party. Is that the one that's traded? That one's traded. So this one was a shiny lucky Reshiram. So what I tried to do is see if I can, oh my god, the ring light is a pain when it comes to it. I tried to get where if I'm able to be lucky with someone that would try to trade like a shiny legendary or something, 1, it knocks out your shiny Pokedex. 2, you can do a more rare one and be dead certain that it will be lucky. It'll be a shiny lucky. And so with me doing the luckies that I have, and let's say lucky and legendary, I have 7 shiny lucky legendaries. So I have Reshiram, Kyurem, Galarian Moltres. This one isn't shiny, but it is lucky if I can get it to kind of focus. It is a low CP. It's like 943. 933. I'm 10 off. Sorry. I plan on trying to max it out because I would love to utilize it. However, it would be a while before I can because I have to grind the absolute crap out of the Moltres candies, and I don't feel like doing that. But I have shiny shiny Thundurus, shiny Tapu Koko, shiny Groudon, which I showed y'all, and then shiny Suicune. Almost all of those are around the 96 range, 94 to 96 range. So 1, 2, 3 are around 96. One of them is 94. The other ones are less than that. But I am glad that I have them because I want to, after everything, see if I can get my lucky Pokedex done up. And I already have 20 done from Kanto, 5 from Johto, 13 from Hoenn, 6 from Sinnoh, 9 from Unova, 6 from Kalos, and 3 from Alola, and 6 from Galar. I want to see if I can work on them. So it's going to take me a lot of time. However, I think it is worth it because I really want to pursue it. Hey, I found a bug. I found a bug. It might fix itself. I'm gonna move this. I found a bug. Those are not Kanto starters. Those are not Kanto starters. Those are not Kanto starters. And those are definitely not Johto starters. Those are not the starters. Oh my god. See, that's correct. The other one isn't, and I think they gotta switch that back. I just noticed that. Is that like just a typical bug? Oh, it fixed itself then. There might be a loading issue for it. It just fixed itself. But that is weird. That is very odd. I haven't had that happen, even when I like fast click a lot of them. But that's new. Oh yeah, the Gigantamax. I'll never get those. Oh, I'm almost caught up on the Megas slowly. Well, except Hoenn. Hoenn I probably won't get completed. So I'm missing 3 from Sinon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 from Hoenn. I can get one of those done because it's the Absol one. 3 from Johto. 1, 2, 3, 4 from Kanto because I still gotta do the Aerodactyl. Which, speaking of, if I can do that real quick, even though I don't have a I don't have a good arrow. Oh my god, I don't have a good arrow. We'll use my 24-21. Is that my highest? That's my highest. We'll go ahead and do that, and that way I can go ahead and get that into my Mega Pokedex, because that's the only one I have right now that I was waiting on evolving. Because usually when I first evolved them, I actually wait till it's a community day. Because this one's rock and flying type. He reminds me of a character. What's that character's name? What's that character's name? What's his name? Is that, would it be him? Oh no. That is not him, but why does it remind me of him? I don't know how to describe it. No, do I have lag? Tell me I don't have lag, please. I have lag. Okay. Okay. Let's see if everything kind of fixes itself. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna have to try and make sure. But, for some reason, Mega Aerodactyl reminds me of a Gargamel from, like, Smurfs. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know why. He just does. And he just does. He reminds me of Gargamel. I don't know. He just does. But besides that, I will go ahead and evolve Clauncher as well. So I had a time getting shinies for any kind of shiny Kyurem because, like I said, I only got one shiny despite how many passes I spent in that event. I spent more on Zekrom and Reshiram, or I say a lot, but it's not really a lot. And I was able to at least get a shiny of it, of both of them, despite that I have like 15 more Zekroms. But pretty much everything else, it just kind of sucked. So usually I would end up with more shinies than that, and in that event I just didn't. So one of the reasons that tours and Go Fest are really exciting is because of wild spawns. People get excited about routes because there may be some shinies on there that that you never get. Field research. Field research is a good way on getting shinies. As I said, I had gotten shiny Clauncher from field research. So I got it from the task. And then also during the event you can get regionals from eggs like Buffalint. I got this one and the 2 others from trades. But it's really good for any kind of regionals that you don't have or it's not near your area. So like Buffalint, Sigilyph, then there's Pachirisu, this is a different region. Pachirisu, if you don't have Tauros or if you don't have Carnivine, And like Carnivine and Tauros is common around my area, so it's like, okay, cool. If I can get a few of those like shiny, cool, that's whatever. However, for someone else, it's like, oh, a Tauros, I've been waiting for that. Meanwhile, it's just to me, it's normal, so it's kind of one of those things that you don't think about, and it just doesn't feel important. But it is important due to the fact that it's not normal around other people's areas. So I try to catch them. However, the reason why I typically give up on that is because I don't meet people who play around the world who's coming in. I don't get a chance to meet people in person that doesn't play around where I live. Typically all of us know where, I say all of us, typically most of us play in this one area and we keep meeting up there. Um, so being able to find someone who is new to it is not as likely. So like anyone saying someone traveling from South Korea to somewhere in America, and we'll say in my state, Georgia. They're looking for Tauros. They're not having any luck with them spawning. I can have an extra on me and be like, hey, I'll trade you. Meanwhile, they could have is it Skiddo? I think it's Skiddo. But first form of Go-Goat. I need that one because it is only found in South Korea. It is not found anywhere else to my knowledge. And so I'm missing that. And that would help me with completing one of my decks. So right now I'm at an impasse on things that I can work on, because in terms of like just normal Pokedex. I have 3 that I'm missing from Sinon. One I'm missing from Unova because it's is it Keldeo or something like that. It used to be in the Go Battle League. I'm not grinding a Go Battle League for a damn Pokemon. I'm being honest with you. I hate the Go Battle League. It's still problemsome. It's not helpful. I'll passively put in the lowest CP Pokemon so other people will knock them out because I don't care. I may passively get some of the Stardust, yes, but I do not care. So I think that's the only one I'm missing from Unova. And if anyone just has a spare and lives in Georgia, hey, I'd like to maybe meet up and trade with you. It'd be great. But that wouldn't happen because they'll never expand a trade radius. They'll never have where it's like a global trade day, and it'd be amazing if they could, because I have a few people that are lucky. And I can just see it now with groups like, hey, do y'all know this trainer? Hey, can you reach out to this trainer? And it's just, I can see it. It's chaotic. But it's only those 2 Pokedex I'm having a time with completing, because I need 3 for Sinon because they don't release the Pokemon. Just that one for Unova because I just don't want to grind the Battle League. And the rest of them is just I'm waiting for any Pokemon coming out from there kind of thing. So besides that, the spawns I had from Unova just sucked. I got the Pikachu with all the hats. I really am tired of costume Pikachu. I get it, it's your mascot. I hate Pikachu. I absolutely hate it at this point. Any of the wild spawns, I just did not have. I was able to get this one, the shiny Deerling, and this one is the spring form. I want to say it's the spring form. But I was able to get it. And honestly, that's about it. I got like one other form of it, which is like summer. I think it's the summer form. But those are the only 2 I got in the wild. And a Pikachu with a hat. So I only got 3 shinies in the wild, plus a shiny blue stripe Basculin from research. That was it. That is only 4 shinies. that I got from this, and I usually at least have double or close to triple, if not at least triple, the amount of that. So, like, at least 8 to 12 minimum. So, that is a problem because let me put this in perspective from someone who plays in a rural area. You're basically, or I say basically, you're primarily looking for wild spawns unless you have a group with you. If it is a raid that you're interested in, you're gonna be primarily focused on the raids, especially if you have a lot of raid passes. And with the game being so limited and giving extra raid passes, it doesn't help anything. It doesn't make it easier. It makes it significantly harder, and especially for free to play players. I occasionally buy passes. I do not really like buying them, but I occasionally do buy them for like raid days like this, so I have a higher chance of getting them, and then I could try to trade them to other people who don't have them. Um, even so, even so, I have a time with trying to make sure that I have at least one for myself and then like a few from other people. Like say Kyogre. We have that primal raid day. I have 13 Kyogres. I have 4 of them that are shiny. I have 4 shiny Kyogres. I'm able to trade off like 2, 3 of them if I wanted to that are shiny. Meanwhile, I have the other ones there if someone just wants a Kyogre themselves. So that's entirely up to them. Otherwise, it just this tour, this event, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not gonna hold my tongue when I say it. It felt shitty. It felt like it was rushed because there was so much lag. There was so much crashing. I know on days like that, yes, it will crash, but it's not as bad. It will crash maybe like 4 or 5 times maybe. But that was just ridiculous. I crashed probably about 13 to 20 times. And from it being a ways out, you would think that they'd have enough time to be able to figure out the issues and at least soften the blow on how often that happens. But it doesn't happen, and on top of it, it just it it diminishes the excitement that you feel when it comes to doing any of the raids because you get annoyed that there's a risk that you lost a Pokemon. The raid timer is up, or I say raid timer is up. Well, that's not wrong. The raid countdown is completely done, so you will lose that raid. You're not able to obtain that Pokemon. Um, so there's that worry. You get worried that even if you're back in and you try to get into the raid again, it tries to take another one of your raid passes, so you lose that entirely. You lose a raid pass from being in a raid you already completed and the encounter. So that becomes a problem where it's just like, okay, so what do I do? And so 9 times out of 10, you're trying to go to support to maybe get your raid pass back at least. Sometimes they're helpful, other times they're not. Um, I will say it is a pain on trying to get all that situated and figured out. But honestly, with it being announced a good while ago, you think they'd at least tried some fixes and they just didn't, or it doesn't feel like they did. And it just felt like this event was overall rushed to where it did not have any kind of joy or excitement to it. It just felt drained. For me, like, I don't know. For the tours and things like that, it feels like you're having a good time. Like, it's like your birthday going on kind of thing. Everyone's having a good time. And you have like the occasional surprises of, oh, it's shiny, oh, we have this. You brag about someone else, then they turn around, they catch something, and they brag about it to you. It's like a friendly bantering kind of sorts, and everyone's having a good time with it. Everyone, either if they're primarily raiding, they're getting some good stuff out of that. If they're primarily catching things, they're getting some good stuff out there, and it's usually a combination of it. And there's a beautiful balance when you have both of it working. There was, or at least it felt like there was no kind of boost odds for shinies, both in wild and in the raids. You had no extra raid passes. Um, the spawns themselves don't feel worth it. I'm being honest with you, they don't feel worth it. And even with the go tours, I thought I was crazy. But used to you would have wild legendary spawn in, and that was just a big thing. Because either you could have them spawn on instance, you just had them randomly spawn around you, and it was like, oh, there's a legendary, there's a legendary. So you'll be so ecstatic about it and just want to do what you can to catch it, and of course it has a high chance to flee, but you're trying. It's like trying to catch a Galarian bird at that point. You have it spawn and you're like, oh, it's right there, I need to figure this out, I need to try to optimize and maximize the way to be able to catch it. And it doesn't always work like that, but I think that's one of the things that sucked for this one, was you didn't have any kind of excitement in the wild. You had like typical Pokemon you find every day. Like Pikachu. I see that damn rat. If someone's favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, I'm sorry. But at the same time I'm not, because I'm fed up with him. I see that rat every day. I see him at least 10 to 20 times a day. I don't care about farming a shiny Pikachu when I get like what, 20 of them? Let me see. Pikachu and shiny. I have at least 4 right now. I traded off some of them. I have 4 shiny costume Pikachu. And that isn't including any Pikachus I have, which is 29. 29 of them on my thing. Here. You can somewhat see it. 29. I am going to throw them all away. And the reason I was keeping them is in case someone needed the certain ones. Like if you need the Sun Crown one, I had it. If you need the Moon Crown one, I had it. Someone needed the blue, green, whatever color one it was, then I had it. I'm transferring them. Even the swimming one, the one with the little swim outfit, I don't see any reason in keeping them. I really don't. It feels so pointless to keep something that just sits there. And I try to do what I can to help people with getting them, but honestly, it's just not there. So I am about to transfer 18 of them. I want to see if that one has an evolution. But 18 of them, all costume. The detective one, the ones with the crown, the one with the birthday hat, one with the sun hat and glasses, the one with the moon crown, the one with the sun crown, the one with the swimsuit. I don't care about them. That's down to 11. And some of these, like, yeah, they're cool, but like, I don't care about it because I've had them so often, it just doesn't feel like they're special. It doesn't feel like they're worth anything. I'll keep the 2 in the costumes from this event, like the Go Wild area. I like those. Those 2 were cute to me. But all these other ones just did not feel worth it unless it's like a 98. This one's a 98. So I would keep it. But the other ones, I don't have the willpower to care about. This one was a 96 that I have. Meanwhile, those Pokemon just don't feel like something to keep when you get them so often. And like I said, I see him about like 20 times a day at this point, so I don't really care about keeping him. And that's why I say sorry for anyone who loves Pikachu. I understand that you love him. I can't physically care about him. I've seen him so much, and he's so overused. He's so overused that at this point, there's like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 45 costumes that I have of this one. 45. And you just see the yellow. but 45 costumes of Pikachu. I don't like that. And I got 3 costumes of Gengar. Which I like the costumes for Gengar. The Gengar ones look cool. Like I said, I really love the Halloween one for where it's all covered like the mushrooms is like stitched into them. That looks cool. But those are typical spawns that you find. The Pikachu ones. You always had those in every event at this point. It just they don't feel worth it to collect. If you get a shiny, it's like, oh yeah, it's a shiny. But it's Pikachu. I don't know how to express that. I'm not a Pokemon Go content creator. I'm not a Pokemon Go person who does like all the content for it. But I would love to sit here and record and share this stuff with y'all. It's just like I said, I don't want to risk my location. I don't want to risk for children being involved because where how I play with people, or I say how I play with people, I play with different people, so not all of them want to be on camera. 9 times out of 10, we're driving in a car to the locations before we set up for raids. It's just not user friendly. For those that's out in the rural areas. And I don't know if some of you are gonna complain about some of the costumes. Oh god, I have so many EV1, or not EV1, the Espeon one. Like I have Espeon with the scarf, Umbreon with the scarf. I think they're cute with it, but still, it just... I'm gonna transfer a couple of them. But just, it sucks because it just doesn't feel like they're worth it. And so, when it comes to events that they have, I don't know how to feel about it when it comes to trying to keep them because they don't feel rare. It feels like everyone has them. And in general, it just loses value to me over time if it repeats the same one. So that's why I say Pikachu. Pikachu wouldn't be so bad if it was like a rare one, in my opinion, where he doesn't have so many costumes. But because he has so many costumes, he isn't important to me. Meanwhile, let's say Ninetales or Vulpix. I have one with a costume. It's a shiny with a costume. But I also had the normal one with it as well. I like that because it's not a Pokemon that gets a lot of attention. And I have very few that are shinies with a costume, like Shiny Wurmple. I got this one through a trade because I was shiny hunting for this one, and because I really, and this hopefully if this light does not go against me, I really like the purple on him. I've been shiny hunting this Pokemon for a while, and I still got to shiny hunt 1 or 2 normal ones so I can try and get both of the evolutions. But I really wanted him, so I got him. I also got the shiny costume Curla, Sneasel, Hoot Hoot, Jigglypuff, Pumplup. God, the Pikachu's. I got Spiel. I like him. He's so cute. He's so adorable in a scarf. So I just have one as normal, but I have that one as the shiny. I just love him. He's so cute. How much can I power him up to? 978. I'll probably send him in a gym one day. He's cute. He's adorable. Of course, I have the Ninetales. I have Slowpoke with the hat on. Butterfree. Butterfree was my first costume Pokemon, believe it or not. I caught this one in the wild while I was in one of my classes. And my professor stopped and looked at me because she's like, hey, are you good up there? And I'm like, yes, it's a shiny. And disrupted a whole class, but she doesn't mind. But like everyone else close to me are like, you got a shiny? No way. And so I have a shiny costume Butterfree with a little bow on him, if you can see it. Oh, it's so cute. But that was my first shiny one for the costumes, and I just love them. I still love them to this day. And but see, those are not as normal. You see the Wurmple, Curla, Sneasel, Jigglypuff, Hoot Hoot. Those are not always normal ones to have costumes, but you're able to get them at some point. These were at the end of the year, which was Jigglypuff, Hoot Hoot. I couldn't get Wooloo. I wanted a shiny costume Wooloo, and I couldn't get that. This one has not even been evolved. I have a costume Wooloo. I have not evolved, guys. But I don't know. I miss the magic that Pokemon Go had when it come to the tours, because as I said, with rural area, like rural players, um, you don't have you have to kind of walk around a good amount or use your car to get to places. Um, like where I created like two, maybe three routes on my own. And as far as I know, they get used a good bit, and I'm glad that they do. But it sucks at the same time because you're not really able to do much. Zygarde, I don't care about. He's a cool one, yeah, but I just don't like prioritizing routes when I don't go into town. Um, and even then, like I just don't have the willpower to care for that Pokemon in terms of trying to grind to get him. On top of that, I pretty much I pretty much don't get fascinated with the costume Pokemon being, again, if it's centered around Pikachu himself. Um, if other Pokemon have costumes, I'm very inclined to grind for him to get them. I don't mind. I like doing that, and it shows attention to other Pokemon. Like say Snorlax, you have you have the Go Plus. It comes with the quest. I got a 98% Snorlax. It's just a little off. But he has a costume on him. He has a little hat, and it's fitting for being Go Plus for do your sleep thing. Whether it's accurate or not, who knows? But you have that. You have Snorlax with like a leather jacket that has the three Pokeballs on it. You have the Pokeball, Great Ball, and Ultra Ball. So you have like all three of them on it. Um, like I say, you have a Rowlet with a little hat. You have a not Froggy, Froakie with a little hat. Um, you have other Pokemon that like attention can be drawn to, like again, Ponia, because of it being a leader's Pokemon. Blanche, you have her Lapras there, and it has a little headband or whatever it is around it. Um, you have Kid. So you have them, and it's because those are around the leaders. And again, those are costume. If I could pull them back up, costume, and they have their own background, which is something that's cool. I know you can't see it well because of the light being a pain. But you see that around Ponia's neck. You see that the background, if I can just... Oh, nope, it ain't gonna let me. We're not using AR. Why do you keep doing that on? Okay. But you see the background where it shows Moltres, or Team Valor, or Team Red, however you want to say it. I say it all three ways. If someone needs help trying to understand what I'm talking about, I say Team Valor, Team Moltres, Team Red. Whatever works. I don't mind. Somehow, apparently, I learned people are picky on names. I say whatever way you need to learn it, there you go. But attention to like other Pokemon, I love that because then it's showing is kind of giving some light to the other Pokemon. Like say let's see. let's say that they done one for like ghost type Pokemon. They have like glasses. You know how a Slowpoke had like the 2020 glasses or something like that? Do like glasses with like little ghosts on them, or like a little bandana with a ghost on it, for some ghost type Pokemon like Gengar. I don't know how that would look on a Ghastly besides glasses, but you could do that um with Gengar. You could do that in Rage or something. Or I would love to see some stuff with other starters, like costume wise. I would love to see a little costume on Azurill. I think that would be cute. Um but there's so many Pokemon that can grant you opportunities with having like costumes on them, and they will look so cool, they will look cute. And I would just love to see more of that compared to, again, Pikachu. I don't care about Pikachu over time because of how many costumes there are about it. I just grow to hate him. I grow to hate the Pokemon that's there and all the animes and all the books, all the movies. That's practically the mascot. I don't want to grow to hate a Pokemon because it's prioritized so often, or it feels like it is. Um, but I do like that like they learn over time to give attention to each of these other Pokemon. Um, and so like I'm gonna use this to go back to the tour events. You always have Pikachu in it. However, I think it would just be cool to have where it's diversified in terms of costumes for it. Like add on to it. Have one from that region, from say that hour where it has a special costume. Heck, Zora. Add a costume for Zora. That would be cool. Um, for like if you do like those 2 minutes or something like that. Do that for Zora. That would be awesome. Um, but that's my complaint about it. Besides the no boosted shiny odds, no extra passes, the Pokemon feel like they're everyday Pokemon. There's nothing special about them. There's no costumes. There's no kind of increased shiny boost for them. They just feel like everyday Pokemon. And it didn't feel like there was that many that spawned, if I'm being honest with you. It didn't feel like there was that many wild spawns. Usually, if you have spawns going on for like tours and things, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. You have like 20 of them maybe around you at one time, especially if you have incense on. There's so many. So you get the joy of, hey, I could catch all the Pokemon in the world and have a good time. You didn't really have that. You missed like a whole magical aspect or multiple magical aspects of this event because it just felt like it was just a normal day. It didn't feel like an event. It did not feel like a special day. It did not even feel like a tour or a go fest. A community day was so much better than this, even though this is usually one of the highlighted events that you will look forward to every year. Whether it's a tour, whether it's a go fest, those two events, usually you're like, I'm up and ready for it. I want to go out and do them. That just did not feel like an event. It felt like a regular day of playing Pokemon Go. And that was disappointing. That has been the most disappointed I have felt for this game in a while. Besides the whole let's reduce the Pokestop and gym radius where you're on top of the spot of where it is. Like, I like this is the stop. Like this is a or a gym, whichever one you want to act like. You're right over. You're literally right there. You're in it. And it's just like you're not there. You're out of range. I'm on top of it. I'm physically standing on it as if the mic could hold my weight, and it can't. But what am I supposed to do? That was horrible. Sorry, I'm also trying to drink my dang soda. Some things I'm surprised that I actually picked up, but it just did not feel like anything. It just felt like a normal day of playing Pokemon Go. It wasn't exciting. I didn't have that thrill to chase. I didn't have, and on the second day, I did not have enough sleep. I had my allergies kick in full blast. So I couldn't even enjoy the second day. I'm just there to exist, and then I was just so fucking drained. Like, I'm not kidding you, and I don't really use I don't use the word fuck on my channel a lot. But when I say I was so drained, I was drained to where I felt like I was sick, to where I was hit by two semi trucks from opposite directions. It felt so bad that I was not feeling well. I was not doing okay, and everyone else is like, "Hey, you don't look well. Why are you out playing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I wanted to try and be out playing, hoping the day will be better, and I want to do something instead of being sick, kind of thing." And I would just be in my car anyways. I wouldn't really infect anyone, and even so, it's just allergies. The allergies had my ass that day, and I hated that. But I was trying to do what I can to see if it would turn around the second day, and it just wasn't. It was worse because I just did not feel well, and I just I couldn't hold it together with it. I had to call it quits, I think, an hour early because of how bad I felt. I usually stay out for the full time. Um, it's like 10, it used to be 10 to 5. Now for some reason it's like 10 to 6. So I had to like call it off an hour, 2 hours early and be like, "Hey, I can't. I gotta go home. I don't feel well. I don't want to be out here anymore." Um, and like I said, I tried to give it a chance, and it just wasn't well. And one of the ways I wanted to come back was like sit here and talk about the tour. I wanted to sit here and talk about it, and I got sick to where I didn't feel like even talking about that because I still wasn't feeling well. So I'm like, okay, guess I won't return, even though I hate it that I'm putting it off longer and longer that I haven't been here. And as I said, I don't know if this will reach anyone, especially those that play Pokemon Go. But I want to hear your opinion if you have played it. How was the event for you? Do you think Community Day was better? To me, it was significantly better for Community Day because you have increased spawns. You have all of it centered again around that specific Pokemon. You have an increased odds of finding the shiny. You have three things plus the field research. You can do the encounters on there, have a higher chance of getting hundos or shundos or any shinies. The only thing that I would say to add on to Community Day, remember the Pokemon or the Pokestops, specifically Pokestops, where their tasks change every hour, like they refresh every hour. I would love to see that, how they do it from the tour and Go Fest, how they have those refreshed so often. I would love to see that in Community Days. That would be a cool thing to add in because then it will allow you to get some more encounters. More people will be out and not tethered to one area. They will go out and explore more in the area and expand their reach for Community Days. So they're not stuck in this one area just farming off the signs and be done with the tasks there. If they want to like move out further, they have a little bit more of an incentive to go out further, to go out more. Um, and as I said, my area is not really walkable. You can park in one area and like walk, but you get both sides where you're walking on just one side or the other. You're not really expanding your point there. Um, so I have mine expanded a certain way where I'm able to move somewhat and expand that area, but it's still very confined because it depends on how everyone else is. Um, Besides that, it just sucks that like this one just did not. It felt like a regular day. It didn't even feel like an exciting day. And I brag to friends about how my shinies are. Like, hey, I got 12 shinies this day. Um, it didn't even feel worthy to brag about. It felt shitty. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just me. So I want to add on to this point. I thought maybe it was just me, but I'm looking on groups that I'm in. Other people are complaining about it. I watched videos like, let me see if I can mention it. Oh, hey, Discord notifications. Um, okay. I'm not going to say anything about that out loud for for that. I was going to search up on YouTube the people I watch and make sure that I have all the ones I watch. Um, Like, if I can find them, would be amazing. Maybe I haven't subscribed to them. Thought I did. Well, that's a problem. So one of the people that I watch is Mystic7. I primarily watch him for game updates, community day stuff, um, tours, because he goes in person to a lot of the tours, whether they're in America or if they're other places. I love watching how he reacts to it. Plus, he usually does the ones that are global. He checks those out and he kind of compares them. I like that, and it helps me with kind of figuring out like, okay, yes, usually the in-person tours better, a lot better. However, I don't have that experience because I can't experience that. And there was a loud vehicle. I'm sorry if my mic picks up on it. um he's able to kind of go through it and talk about it, and he also is like, well, maybe this that's here in person will go to global. So it's like, okay, that's cool to keep in mind. It's a possibility, it's not certain though. So I like watching his stuff primarily around that. um he lets you know if there's possible researches, and lately, it's like 11 days ago, Pokemon Go has officially sold to another company. I don't know how this is gonna go, and I'll pretty much keep an eye on anything from there at that point. But he talks about why the Unova tour was shit, and that was like 2 weeks ago. But he talks about features that are added in, like secret features. So he's someone I pay attention to and I watch. He even does like little posts and things like that too. But there is someone else I watch, which is Pokedaxi. So I watch both of those two. Um, he helps out with like tips and tricks, how to improve your ability to catch Galarian birds. Some tips for trying to complete research, things like that, and even again community days, research days, raid days, things like that. He does similar things as Mystic7 does, but I pretty much watch those two to cover what I need to for that. And I enjoy it because it just kind of helps me kind of get more insight and figure out if there's something I need to change if I want to a certain way. Meanwhile, I have like 50 notifications on here. Why? Okay. Now, I am uncertain about this. I'm gonna break off for this for a moment. Um, March 30th, I may stream. I'm not dead certain on it. If anything, I want to figure out something else. But I, hmm, I want to try something if I can. And I don't know if it's gonna work. Actually, two things. But I don't know if either of them gonna work. So if y'all would bear with me to see if y'all want to be my trial and error testers for a moment. So there's two games that I have, and I have been waiting to play them because they're from my childhood. I wanted to see if maybe I could live stream them, and y'all could watch me probably lose myself on it. So this is one of them. It shouldn't take that long to install. And there is another one. I'm going to see if I can install it. So both of these games mean a lot to me. And there may be lag. I'm sorry if there's lag. Yeah, they're encoding. Okay. Ooh. Okay. One of them downloaded. Okay. We're gonna see. And I was gonna wait till it stopped lagging to test it. Okay. So I'm gonna wait. So there's two games I grew up with. If you can't visually see me, if I'm freaking out, hopefully the audio is working. So There are two games I grew up with, which is Purple Place and Word Rescue. Um, I wanted to create them as their own videos, but I was gonna see if I could do a live stream if y'all would again allow me to test it. Um, I am going to try to run one of them, Purple Place. We're gonna see if it launches. Uh-oh, may not. Who knows? Uh-oh. Let's see. I'm gonna change to here. And oh god, I don't like that this says Roblox. I still gotta do the rest of the dragons from Roblox on top of the fact that I still gotta get the Sun of Floris. Um, sorry that sidetracked. I want to see if I can get this kind of worked out. If I can. Familiar place, I've seen this somewhere. Wow. Call me out on that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's try to get this up. Oh, this is already killing me. uh, if this actually loads, I will be happy. Okay. So I'm gonna hop into here. I don't hear any music. I swear this has music, but I don't know. We're gonna see. If it seems like it runs, I might play this tonight. So Purple Place is, or I say purple, this is purple for some reason. But this is a game I grew up with. It means a lot to me. And I had, oof, I used to play this on my biological grandfather's, on my mom's side, computer. I would play this almost every time that I was over there, especially Cake, or I say Cake Factory, Cake Master. Now, for those of you who don't know, there is a horror game over Cake Factory, from this game, and I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. I hadn't bought it, or I don't think I bought it. Did I buy it? I don't know if I bought it. I don't think I bought it. Did I buy it? Hang on. This is where my brain is like, I'm here, but I'm not. So, not wish list. Library. Um, hang on. Let's see if I can find it. It's not organized. Oh no. I don't like that it's not organized. I don't think I bought it. Oh no. Oh, I didn't buy it. No. So, it's called the OG Factory. No, OG Factory. OG Cake Factory. And, see if I can pull it up. So, to go back, more on how I grew up with this was, again, my grandpa on my mom's side. Oh my god, why do you don't want to? Let me turn off Wi-Fi for that then. But I would go over to his place, play it, and I would play it almost every time I was over there. He passed when I was extremely young. I was around 7 years old. If I recalled correctly, he passed from leukemia back in 2011. And so since then, this game has meant a lot to me, and I just haven't had a way to play it. And I wish that this would actually load because it's making me angry that it's not loading when I'm just trying to search the damn game. Um, oh my god, Steam, you're pathetic. Yeah, it's not O, it's OG, dumbass. There we go. Okay, it's about $8 for it. Next time it is on sale, and this is what it is, which y'all can't see it because it's haha, it's tiny. Asawi is tiny. Hang on, give me a moment. Uno momento. This OG Cake Factory. So that is based on, and this is a horror game. It is based on this game. It's based on Purple Place and Cakemaster, as you can tell. Now, what I didn't expect is this game to actually have achievements. So I'm gonna shut up about Pokemon Go, but this game actually has achievements. So, and because I grew up with it, I want to play it. Again, I was gonna create it as its own video, but I might as well do it as my ending part on stream. So I was gonna play this before I play the horror game. Um, Sad part is I Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, sound hurts. Owie. Um. Oh my god. Okay, easy, medium, or hard. Please don't do that. I said it was a horror game. I didn't mean you. I did not mean you. Okay, choose game difficulty. Don't ask again. I rather it ask again because I'll probably keep doing these. Um, how about we get right into it and do hard? Except my sounds. My sound. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is loud. That is loud. Oh my god, that is loud. I'm so sorry if that hurts y'all's ears. I turned it down to where maybe it affects y'all as well. So, because I forgot, hey, game exists. Sorry. I'm usually good about this. So, I'm gonna go back here real quick. So, this is what I just started, was Fashion Frenzy. That's what I got jump scared by. And that sound. So, you have 3 difficulties. You have easy, medium, hard. 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets close. We're going in with hard. All or nothing. That's scary to me. Now, since you are golden, I think you just need to be Goldie. So, I just think that fits. Oh, I'm missing headpiece. Got select an item headpiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't. Oh! You have to actually click on the thing. I'm a dumbass. So we'll do Goldie. 2 true item and color, 0 true color only. Okay. So that's 2 and 2. We'll do blue. So this is where it's difficult. Okay, 2 and 2. 2 true item and true color. 2 true color only. So I wouldn't need 5. Correct? I don't remember this, so it's going to take me a moment. 2 and 2. Okay. 2 true color only. Okay, it's going to take me a moment. Hopefully I don't have the notification down there going on either. I'm gonna keep the blue. I'm gonna do... What are green eyes? Do a pink nose. Purple nose. Okay. I don't remember half of this. I think this is why I never played this one much, because I just did not understand it. So it's like 2 and 2. I used to know this by heart. Oh, it's like a... I didn't think about it. It's like a, the match thing. One true color. So that's right. It's not this, it's not this, not this, not not this. Um well, let me leave these blank. These two is not this. This be that, so X, X, X would do. Okay, I think I remember this. I think I remember this. I done two pink. We'll do blue here. Actually, did I do green here? I don't think I done green here. Okay, 0. So one of those is right. Which I would think if it's true color, it'd be. Okay. Let's do purple. Okay, not purple, so it was pink. Okay. Now, I don't think it was the mouth. I think it would be maybe this one. And I don't think it was the nose. Might not have been the bow. Okay. Okay, one of these was wrong. So we go back to the bow. If that's right, then it'd just be like 1, 2, whatever kind of thing. I understand this now. If this is the way I think it is, then I understand it. I don't think I even tried the nose. I tried nose? I did try nose. So X on nose. I done blue. I done yellow here on the mouth. So one of these. Okay. So it's a bow. Not this. Got the eyes. So it's one of these here that I gotta figure out. I had the mouth. Try purple and blue again. Okay. We'll leave this one here, X these out. And we'll have that. This guess has already been made. Okay. So, where's it at? Because it was. I done blue. Otherwise, I think maybe be this and then. No. Okay. It's not that. True color. We'll keep the blue. There we go. Something. Could have been worse, lost one game. So, I'm gonna start easy because I don't remember everything. And we'll just, right off the bat, select it 2 correctly. And from process of elimination, it would be the nose. No, it wouldn't be. This? Oh, it's not gonna let me. Maybe Silas, when one on easy mode, yeah. It's gonna take me a moment. I'm guessing one from each category. One true item and color, two true colors. Okay, 1 and 1. Say this. I've done the mouth. Oh yeah. We'll do the mouth. We'll do green nose. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. So purple. We do that. Then be this. From there, we could do green, or not green, yellow. Okay. Okay, I think. Say that. We gotta have one as the same color. Okay, we have this. I'm bad at it because I just don't remember it. True item and color. I don't remember it. Because to make this 4, you need one from each category. That's why I say, like, if it's the way I think it is, then one of these two is wrong. We'll keep this one. Okay, this says you've been guessed before. Yep, you have. So the horns have been consistent, so it wouldn't be the horns. The eyes have been consistent. Wouldn't be the eyes, I would think. So yellow, about blue. Failure. Yeah, kind of figured. See, I just don't remember everything. See, that would be blue. Because of that, by process of elimination. It's just straight blue. Okay, so it isn't one from each category. Gotcha. Let me just do this. This was a way I could brute force it. So, if I had this right, 2 from here, none from here. Oh, shoot. 1 from there. Okay. So none of the blue. I'm gonna do mouth, eyes, hat. Hmm. 2 true color only. Three. Not the crown. Might have been the hat. I'm slowly learning. I am slowly learning, guys. It's fine. So what did we have that was different? So it might have been the hat. Wasn't the mouth. I actually say one of these right. It's probably the eyes. Eyes, hat. Eyes, hat, mouth. Damn it. As I said, I suck at this one. This one was the one I had difficulties with. 0, 0. 1. Not the hat, so probably this one. Not that. Not the nose. Not the eyes. And not the leaf. So this will mark that out to this. And from here, I don't know. Three. There we go. Fashion design, when to dress up on medium difficulty. That took 50 years. So it kind of works the way I think it is. I'm just really slow at it. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Okay, 3 in this one. Damn it. Keep forgetting I have to click on them. Okay, 2. So one of those 2 and 2 of these. Okay, so the nose, the hair, maybe a suit. No on the horns, no on the eyes. Maybe the mouth. No, it'd be the nose. So, no nose. And if I got the hat right, then be that. Don't know about the eyes. I don't know if it'd be blue or blue or purple. I don't think it'd be this one. Let's try mouth in yellow. I don't know what it means by the true color. True color only. It's throwing me off because I swear I know what it means, but I'm just really stupid. I don't think it'd be the smile. Hmm. Two true color only. Definitely not smile. So this would get me back to here. If it's the mouth, well, mouth or eyes, one of the, let's say one to two at this point, but honestly, one of these is wrong. Because I have the suit. Mouth and eyes. Or I say mouth and eyes. The mouth and nose. Think it could be the hairdo. Maybe different color eyes. Maybe a mouth. 3 and 1 wrong. Okay. X this out. I think it's pink unless it's green. Nope. Purple. I don't know. 4. Okay. So there's that. It was not the mouth. It'd be that one. Damn it. Maybe it's that one and this one, the other pieces I have wrong. Maybe it's this one. Because there's one right despite there being the nose. So, Or to right, despite there being the nose and thing. Probably not. One's right, two is wrong. So I think the nose is like dead set. It's just a topper. And I hadn't tried this or the banana one at all. There we go. I'm getting it slowly, winning on hard difficulty. That took too long because I had to remember so much. So this one's easy. 5 times 5, no timer. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Oh, it's gonna kill me. My parents made that. Just going to jar. Put them on the board. House, or not house, school. Okay. Green. School. Green, green. Oh, that's where green was. No, fuck. School, school. Purple, purple. Pink, pink. This one's green, so I gotta remember that. Purple, purple. No, not purple, purple. Purple, purple. Perfect sake, I'll be choosing myself. Well, we're doing this because I suck at it. Okay. Pink, school. Purple, pink. Pink, pink. School, school. Purple, purple. That took 50 years. God is loud. Oh god. With the time. Oh, I'm gonna die. Banana, blue, cake, person, banana. Oh, I could have. Oh, damn it. Wait. Cake and cake. First match will be added. Awesome! Great to know. Okay. I'm slowly getting there. It's taking me so goddamn long. What was this one again? Okay, time. Blue, purple. That matches. Okay. Banana. Okay. I'm trying to remember him. It's not working. Time. No. Time and time. Okay, that scared me. Okay. I just saw this. God damn it. Okay, this one's blue, right? No, purple. Okay. Why is my brain so scattered? Okay, cake. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, that's blue, damn it. Okay, that was purple. That's what I was looking for. That's blue. That's banana. Y'all probably watched me split them and screaming at me like, does this other one? Okay. Damn it, how did I mess that up? That didn't help at all because I'm trying to... Yay! Oh yeah, the hearts. Okay, cake. Factory. Damn it. Okay. Oh, there was another one out there. I hate when I don't remember it, even though I just flip it over. God damn it, there's more cake. A banana. Okay, there's where the purple is. That's what I was looking for. One of these was a person. God damn it. Oh, there's a face. Was that here? No, no. I used to be really good at this, and then now I just suck. Hang on, there's a banana somewhere. Oh, damn it. I know. I'm bad with banana pills. Oh, wait. Okay, that's full person. That's the eyes. I didn't even flip that one at all. Keep forgetting who's who. There we go. Like I said, I used to be good at this game. I'm not anymore. That was medium. At this point, we're gonna go. Oh my Jesus Christ. I'm gonna die. There's clover somewhere in here. Oh, wait. I'm trying. Okay, one of these had a cake. On hard eyes. Uh oh. God damn it. Nice, I took the cake. Okay, one of these was... I know, can you snap? God dang. Okay. Oh, that was clover. So clover head, leaf. There you are. God damn it. There we go. I got it last time. Oh, that took so long. Okay. Sorry if I'm being quiet. Okay, so none of this was repeating other besides. Okay, there we go. We'll mix it up a little. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am struggling. Okay, so... Damn it, wrong one. I wish you'd stop coming up! God, I wish you shut up. There we go. There we go, I got it. That took 50 years. Oh god. Okay, one of these was a damn school. This was school. Nice. Okay. God damn it, I clicked you and it wouldn't. Okay, so you're the banana up there, so up and over. I was gonna say one of those two I know of. Uh-oh, that light went out. That's charge. Because that's full person, that's a joker. There we go. Time. Heart banana. Another person. Okay, it's purple eyes. Oh, hang on, wait. These two are the same. Okay, mix it up. I know, can you please hush? Oh shit, wrong one. There we go. I love how it still gets that nostalgic feeling after beating it. So didn't I go to school? So heart. I usually had good memorization. Now it's just like trashed. Oh. Wait. Okay, you two match. Oh, wait, that was it. Okay, there we go. You... Ah, shut up! I know! Oh wait, that goes with you. There we go. But I think this one was one of my favorites. If not, it was the Cake Factory one. Whew. Without using clues from... I didn't know those clues. Which is probably the thing. If y'all don't mind me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom just for a moment, okay? Okay, I'm back. Sorry it took me a moment. I am pretty much gonna get into the actual Cake Factory. So, I think out of most things I played, it was this one and this one. Cake Factory I just enjoyed. But the horror game is supposed to be taking place around this one. So, which one I need? Square, yellow. I was wondering what happened to the poor pan, too. Bake your first cake. Yay! You see, they look like such happy little cakes. And out of most things, you'd pretty much just use a smiley face on it. Oh, this can be interesting. So if I remember correctly... Here. So I remember how to do the stack case. Cool. There's 5 of them. Okay. With this... Okay, that looks right. There's another chocolate. Then strawberry. And then a happy face. Oh, no. Okay, okay. I can't bake the same cake. I had to make another one. This one, chocolate. Oh shit, wrong one. Pink and clover. Could say that's the one I got, so. And we'll go back and redo it because I don't think it's gonna let me to, There we go. I don't know how I messed up the other one then. And very rarely would it actually change the, for it being like 2 different shapes. So let's try that again. Heart, yellow, purple, go back, it'd be the heart, then red, then yellow frosting, then the little face, and there we go. Square, yellow, purple, go back, square, chocolate, and then we need yellow and gumdrop. Okay. Square, yellow, purple, back, square, red, chocolate, and heart. It's made with love. As I say, as the rest, or as that one's made of hearts. Oh, I see why. Hang on. How can I redo it? It's not gonna let me redo it. Oh. Because that's chocolate at the bottom. That's why I messed it up. Okay. So, don't show hands. Oh, you can actually change it from here? That's interesting. I'm not gonna go until I perfect this. That's the problem. But this used to be important to me because I would actually do like little role plays as if I was actually baking people cakes. Oh, it kept it. It kept it. No. Okay. Heart chocolate. Okay, that went. There we go. Little gumdrops, and it would automatically go for this being there. Square, yellow, purple, go back, square, chocolate, yellow, and gumdrop. I find how interesting the other stuff would change, but this one never would. But yeah, I would actually sit here and critique the absolute shit out of the ones that customers would have. Chocolate. It's first to have the cream. That one. Okay, we need one more and try to not mess it up. This one, another one with cream. That's a little suspicious. This one, chocolate. Again, the pan just doesn't exist. Hope they enjoy the pink pans in their cake. Hopefully they don't taste it. Who knows? And hard. Triple the hell. Chocolate. Purple. Square. Yellow. White. Little extra foamy. Yellow. Frosting. And this. Okay, I'm not understanding this part here right now. That's not staying in my brain for a moment. Yellow, purple. There's some consistency here with the purple. A little sandwiched cake, I like that. That's nice. Okay. Then we have the yellow back. We have this. And then we have a little set of gumdrops. Still don't understand that. I now understand that. Okay. Somewhat. White. Go back, another heart, little chocolate. We have some green. We go back, we have some more chocolate. Go back with some chocolate here. And then we put some of this stuff on it. And then we go back, put this on, and off we go. Okay, we're doing a circular cake. You know, I would laugh if somehow Game Theory were to somehow do a theory over this. That would be really interesting on what they would try and find or make out of it. Oh shit. I didn't pay attention to color, I'm sorry. Okay. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, this. Sorry for the ear grating sounds. Okay, circle, vanilla, purple. Go back another layer. That one. Go back another circle. God dang it, I messed it up. Okay, we just slurp that back up, apparently. Had I known this, I would have fixed issues. We're doing that again. I didn't know we could slurp that back up, but we can, apparently. Okay. Purple. This one. Green. Circle. Chocolate. Yellow. And then this. Let's say that's what I got. Okay. Oh, one with every flavor. Chocolate. Purple. We going back. We getting some of the yellow in there. put in some other juices, and then we putting in some the cherry, put that in. And then we put a smiley face on it. It's made out of love and joy. Oh no, I'm over here just playing around with it, and I love it. What's bad is despite the sounds, and I can mute the sounds, I would willingly go back and play this for so many hours because, like I said, this was part of my childhood. Love it. I miss it. So anyone who probably watches me at all on Steam with notifications, if you ever see me online, you might see me playing this. But man, do I miss this. What do you do here? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. I didn't know. Okay, heart. Baking, purple, go back. We're doing chocolate. We're doing some goodies. We're keeping consistency with a purple. Go back. Red velvet. We're going over. We're doing that. And some gumdrops. Okay, we need one more. One more. And we will actually do well. That looks like chocolate. The only thing I hate is when I can't, like, tell what kind of thing it is. Another yellow. Okay, I think that one's burnt. Okay, at least it looked like it. And then there we go. And technically that's all you do. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here for hours on end playing it because I loved it. Especially if I got bored enough where I just played the memory match. This one I understand somewhat, but man, I suck at it. Doesn't mean I called out on not wanting to do it. It's just because I had a hard time understanding how it worked. Despite how easily it is, I would just try to avoid playing it altogether. So this one was one I grew up with and had a fun time with. I have 12 out of 26 of it, and that is trying. Yeah, I forgot. If you do that against the clock, you have like a little bit extra time to go over the time limit. But other than that, all the other ones are just like depending on your stuff. But yeah, that's how that is. So other than that, I'll probably be playing this game for a little while. But that's just me. So if y'all want me to, I'll just load this up on on a stream and be able to play it again. Meanwhile, I also have Word Rescue. So I will have to charge up this light, and this is one that is rechargeable, luckily. So I just have to charge in on the back, and it does well. So I'm surprised that it took this long to die. But that means it's reliable. So other than that, I genuinely think that's it because I kind of rambled on about Pokemon. My light died. And then on top of that, played one of the games that I grew up with in my childhood. And you kind of know a little bit of the backstory as to why I was excited on playing the game. But at the same time, you haven't seen me like fully excited yet because I'm trying to not go into stimming. Because I have another game that I want to play, but that's what's going to cause me to go into stimming, and I don't want to overdo that. So that's not going to be a tonight thing. I'm already kind of tired as it is. That kind of just lulled me to like a sleepy zone. So I may continue playing it. Who knows? Other than that, I plan on trying to tackle Word Rescue as I can, and then hopefully, as I said, I will finish up Ori. I'm not just going to keep saying it. I'm actually going to eventually finish it. I promise. Without further ado, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end it here. Sorry if it feels like it's all over the place or if it doesn't feel like there's not a lot in here. I want to try to keep it chill, but who knows. Um, Other than that, I think that's about it. But thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'm gonna take my headphones off. Um, so without further ado, please make sure you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you are drinking water, eating food, taking your medicine as directed and as intended. Um, Other than that, make sure you are giving yourself time, giving time to yourself to just chill out, relax. Just kind of gather yourself. And on top of that, make sure that you are practicing self care. It is really good to do. And on top of that, that you are in general just taking care of yourself and having a good day. If not, I hope that in some way, if you are watching this or anything else on the channel, that it does in some way, shape, or form, makes your day or night a little bit better at least. And hopefully it's something that you may want to watch more of. And if you do, and you are a new viewer or someone who's just stayed around, feel free to hit the subscribe button so you're actually notified whenever I do post. You don't get notifications on the community post, which kind of sucks. But I do try to post there regularly somewhat. If I am late on uploads, if I plan on streaming, I try to use that because it is built into YouTube. However, YouTube themselves do not push it. And so it is something I try to keep information there because I'm not really active on all the other platforms lately, and especially with a lot of stuff going on, I just don't feel comfortable being on the other platforms as much. I'm kind of just limited to here pretty much. Um, I don't post much on Blue Sky, however, I am on there. My users should be about the same. So other than that, if y'all are interested in me putting it in, I will try to put it in for y'all. And if you enjoy the stream or any other stuff on the channel, feel free to hit that like button. It does help me out trying to figure out if you like that type of stuff, if I should stay around there or something similar to it that I can find and do. Or just in general, if you just enjoyed it and it lets me know, like, okay, you kind of like this kind of thing. Let's see if there's something I can do very similar to it that might can help. Other than that, feel free to leave a comment. I try to keep comments enabled on everything. If it isn't, please find a way to contact me. I will try to put the comments back up. YouTube loves to disable my comments. This has been a recurring issue for years, believe it or not. They don't like me for some reason, and I don't know why. They love to disable it whenever I just upload things, have it out for a while. They love doing that on shorts. They love doing that on videos I have just recently uploaded. So if there's something wrong, please let me know. I will try to find my way, try to find a way to enable it. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. When you do subscribe, excuse me. When you do subscribe, feel free to hit the bell icon so that way you do get notified on everything. It isn't just like a few in between on videos. It lets you know what all you want to see more of, which be live streams, shorts, videos, any of those three, or you can personalize it to what you want. However, as far as I know, that's still somewhat broken, that you don't get any notifications at all, so I just suggest to hit the bell icon and do all, unless you get annoyed with me. I try not to annoy people by doing only a certain amount of videos per week, but we will see. Other than that, I think that is it. No, I hope you all have a great day, great night. Once again, please make sure you are taking care of yourself and that you are doing well. If you need time, take the time. Make sure you relax, take care of yourself, and I will catch you next time. Anyways, again, I'm glad I'm sitting here streaming. I know it isn't much. I know I'm probably not entertaining, but hey, I try. I offer this as a safe place, and I hope that it is a safe place for you. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and leave. Catch you next time. Bye! And sorry if my voice cracked.